Okay, good afternoon, it's Tony Hayes from Paranormal Investigation UK. The date today is Sunday, the 10th of January, and we're actually reviewing a piece of footage from the Cheshire investigation from the 29th of December 2020 at 4:34 AM. Looking at the audio trace, it looks like some quite loud bangs are there, so we'll get straight into this one. That this actual one, I think, is 241, movie 241. So let's see where this takes us. Okay, I'll leave the volume down for the moment, just so we can hear what's going on here. Okay. We've had a number of captures, undoubtedly, with these particular cameras. It's always between 2 and 3 seconds. It's what triggers the camera, so it's possibly could be the louder one of the two rap sounds. This is the third or fourth time since over recent weeks that we've had this type of noise from this particular camera. It's actually sat on the, if you sort of consider that the camera is on the other side, it would be fastened onto the roof there, onto the ceiling area, I should say, not the roof, the ceiling area. There's nothing below it except the floor, no cabinets. So what we can't understand is what is actually causing this particular sound. Speaking to the owner, who actually sits on that desk there, says he has actually heard this sound during the day. I had a look around, can't actually see anything, but he suspects it possibly could be the actual camera itself. So today, which is 10th of January, I know this footage is from the 29th. For the 10th of January, we should possibly see a change, because we've swapped the camera. He's going to swap the cameras over. So if we suddenly find that the camera, we say it's in the hallway, it's been swapped with, that's producing the same captures of the main office area, then that would confirm it is in fact the camera that's causing problems. I've got my doubts that that could possibly be the cause of it, because there's nothing physically on the camera that has a mechanical part. The lens doesn't move, you can't do anything with it. It's possibly that, I don't know, there is some sort of processor problem, and that's what's causing the bang, and picked up by the particular camera. So I'm not sure, so I'm continuing to record this, and we'll continue, because like I say, I do have my doubts, but the job is to investigate it. It's a possibility that it could be down to camera fault. We're going to test that out, certainly by swapping the cameras over on the Sunday 11th of January 2021, which is today. Okay, so we'll review this anyway. So what we'll do is, let's have a look at these two frequencies. Okay, let's loop that. Bring the EQ in. Let's see an analyzer. I do remember I've dealt with at least three that I have off my head that I've been presenting it. You see, some are either 2 raps or 3 raps. Quite strange and unusual, and the spread of frequency is quite huge. Okay, let's just see what that frequency gives us. Yeah, and there's no volume on this, just normal volume. That's quite loud. What we're trying to do is just try and get a fix on this. Yeah, that's got it. yeah, the spread of frequency is quite huge. So what we'll do, we'll take a screenshot of this, record it as we have been doing. It sounds like some of the rap sounds, but certainly nothing like comparison to what we had last year. They were completely different. Okay. And this is the louder one as well now, so this should be huge. Yeah. Sounds slightly different, doesn't it? I'll have to freak the... That's usually... That's incredibly loud. Could a small camera make that sort of sound? There's no doubt that what's unusual with these is that normally you get an impact, and it's the first, you know, there's a series of impacts. Normally it's the first one that tends to be the loudest. The one that I did, I think from the day before, may even be the same day, I had 3 raps, each one getting louder. This one again, just 2 raps, the second one being louder, but the coverage of frequency is huge. So I have got my doubts with it, but I just find it quite bizarre that a camera could cause that amount of sound. So okay, what we're going to do now is get rid of that, go back to the camera. We've captured that audio, we know what we've got a general suspicion of it could be camera fault. I'm going to turn the volume back up so it doesn't blow my ears out, and see if we find anything else. Coming about halfway, nothing visual so far, just then rap sounds at the beginning. I really don't know what that could be, because the camera has, you know, it's been up there since for quite some time now, certainly last May, and we've not had problems with it before. Okay, so that's all we've got on that particular one. We'll record that, particularly to frequencies. I'm also going to report about the change of moving the cameras over, which will be done around about the 11th of January. So in between now and 11th of January, because I'm about, you know, that's, you know, well over, well, nearly 2 weeks behind. With the footage, it's producing so much capture now. Difficult to keep up. So, right, I shall see you in the next movie.